So I guess this is good news and a little bit of bad news for the Mets. You were just at Citi Field when he spoke. What's the overall feeling from the Mets? How are they taking this? What's their reaction?
Definitely a lot of deep relief from the Mets, because I will tell you, when Lindor came out of that game, there was some thought around the organization that he was done for the year. Yeah. Now, that wasn't based in science or MRIs or anything. It was just like, this guy's tough. He loves to play. He wants to be in there. We tried it. And as Lindor, we didn't show the clip because he talked for a while, but he was saying that he found himself being kind of cautious on defense, and he wasn't able to be the shortstop that he normally is. He wasn't comfortable taking chances physically at shortstop. So those things really freaked out the Mets. And then going into the MRI, it was like, oh no, what is this going to say? It didn't reveal anything bad, no structural damage. They were very relieved. They'll be more relieved if he's out there against the Phillies at the end of the week. I mean, this still has to actually happen where he comes back. But given the fears that I heard at the end of the weekend, this is a good day.
That's the good news.
Yes.
Bad news.
Bad news is they really need Lindor, and they're playing games, against the Nationals, who are not the Phillies. Right. But he has been their offense the last 7 days. The team as a whole is a sub-replacement offense. They have a below 100 WRC+. Lindor in that same time, and these numbers are factored into the team numbers, has a 178 WRC+. He's 78% better than league average. Baseball Reference does splits by player stats in wins versus losses, which is like one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it is when that player plays well, is the team winning? And when the player doesn't play well, are they losing? Lindor's stats, the way that they track with how the Mets are doing, his OPS is on-base plus slugging. In losses is like 500, and in wins it's like 1,000. It's basically double. He is, how he goes, so goes the offense, especially lately. They need somebody else. I mean, just last week we were here talking about who else needs to get hot. I forget, somebody said nobody. Lindor is carrying the team. Well, somebody else needs to get hot.
Brian, by the way, it's that's how we think of you on Baseball Night in New York.
Thank you. I appreciate
As you go, we go. You're not here.
My WRC plus is very high, I believe.
In wins, certainly.
Yes.
We'll make sure the producers get some of the stats of the viewership when Bryan Hoch is on with us. Well, giving up a win yesterday to the Phillies, the Mets are also fortunate. The Braves did the same against the Dodgers. This is the current playoff picture in the NL heading into tonight. New York and Atlanta are tied for the final playoff spot. The Mets are 3.5 games behind the Padres for the first spot and 2 games behind the Diamondbacks for the second spot. So losing those 2 out of 3 to the Phillies didn't put them in a horrible position, but they're definitely not in a great position. Brian, with 13 games left, and possibly without Lindor for a handful, how are you feeling about their playoff chances?
I can't believe there's only 13 games left in the season.
Crazy.
It feels like it's flown by. I would say it's about a coin flip. Fangraphs right now has the Mets playoff odds at 43%. That feels about right to me. Look, I love the fact that they are going to have that showdown with Atlanta, and that's what I was saying about a month ago. What do the Mets need to do? They need to make sure those games are meaningful. Yeah, they're going to be meaningful. And how fun is it, by the way? You could have Luis Angel Acuna playing for the Mets in really meaningful games with his brother in the opposing dugout. I think that's going to be fun, so I'm rooting for the drama.